I can tell you without an iota of doubt that African Union, as is today, is not fit for purpose, is not fit to provide the leadership that this continent needs going into the future. And therefore, there is need for the reform of the African Union.
The future of Africa may be standing at a crossroads, and the question is simple: who will lead the continent into greatness? A bold voice has stirred a powerful debate, shaking the very foundation of Africa's most important institution. When a sitting African president questions the effectiveness of the continental body, meant to unite and protect its people, the world listens. But more importantly, Africa listens. Recently, William Ruto openly called for urgent reforms within the African Union, highlighting the need for stronger leadership and better delivery on Africa's key priorities. Speaking before intelligence chiefs from across the continent, he emphasized that Africa must evolve to meet the demands of the future. His remarks followed concerns about the AU's inability to agree on a candidate for the leadership of the United Nations, sparking fresh discussions about the Union's effectiveness. Have a watch.
My colleagues, heads of state, gave me the assignment to work on the reform of the African Union institutions and organs to make them fit for purpose for a time as this, as we look into the future. I can tell you without an iota of doubt that African Union, as is today, is not fit for purpose, is not fit to provide the leadership that this continent needs going into the future. And therefore, there is need for the reform of the African Union. I am asking of you, as intelligence leaders, to assist us to figure out what kind of African Union that we need to be able to unlock the potential that exists in our continent and the opportunities that we have, so that as we march into the future, as we become the single largest market, as a quarter of the world's population live in our continent, we take advantage of that position, because otherwise it can pose a major risk for us. And I want to tell you that there is a lot of resistance to the reform of the African Union. And we must work together for us to have an organization that is fit for purpose, that can represent our continent appropriately, and that can steer this continent into the future. My assignment to you is to assist us as leaders in this continent. And I know that many of you speak to leaders, presidents in our continent in some very personal way. For us to unlock the future of our continent, we need a fit-for-purpose African Union.
For many Africans, this moment feels like a wake-up call. Critics argue that the AU has often struggled to resolve conflicts, address economic challenges, and respond swiftly to crises. Yet, this criticism also presents an opportunity, a chance to reshape the institution into a powerful engine of unity, progress, and transformation. To regain the trust of its people, the AU must embrace meaningful reforms. It needs transparent leadership, faster decision-making, and stronger accountability. Investing in peacekeeping, promoting intra-African trade, empowering young people, and ensuring financial independence will help the Union stand tall on the global stage. Above all, it must prioritize the needs of ordinary Africans, turning promises into visible progress. Africa's destiny is too great to be delayed. Reforming the AU is not just necessary, it is urgent. What do you think about President Ruto's remarks? Do you agree with him or not? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this insight, subscribe to African Spotlight and turn on the notification bell so you never miss daily updates from across Africa. The story of Africa is unfolding, and you don't want to miss a single chapter.